king of comedy in Ghana.
What's up? I need a woman who is 60 years old, less infertile.
This guy's crazy.
Making moves in Ghana, making moves in GH.
I was translating. In America they say Betty. In England they say Betty.
In Ghana.
And in Ghana they say Betty.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Morning. What's up, people? I'm here live and direct in Accra. We're at the YouTubers Creative Festival. Everyone's gathering this morning. We've got a bit of a social day going on today. But everyone's gathered here. You can see I'm opposite the signature apartments that you can see in the distance. Yeah, everyone's gathering and we're getting ready for a day of socializing, networking, activities. I think we're going up to Aburi. So stick with us and enjoy the trip.
I jumped on a plane, London to Accra, Aquaba when I touched down in Kotoka. Got love for my people, we got hustle every day, more power to my people. The hustlers, street sellers to the sweet mothers, on the grind every day, helping each other. Making moves, make it happen, that's the signature. Ghana we there, throughout the diaspora. Making moves in Ghana, making moves in GH. Yeah. Making moves in Ghana, making moves in G.
Anyways, we're interested in your daughter.
Hey! My daughter is a high price.
Making moves in Ghana, making moves in G.
What's good, my people? So we're out here at the Adom Falls with the YouTube Creators Day. We've just come from the Aburi Gardens and everyone's just getting a quick bite. My man Lance is here and everyone is over here. Follow me. Just check out who's here. Crew, this is
Betty.
Hi. Yeah. So I was translating. In America they say Betty. In England they say Betty.
In Ghana.
And in Ghana they say Betty.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. And what's your name? And are you a creator? What do you create?
It's called Tube Afrique.
Okay, and what is Tube Afrique?
Tube Afrique is more centered on entertainment, sports, gossips.
Right. So we've got more creators, as we can see. This guy is the king of comedy in Ghana.
What's up? I'm not the king of comedy.
What are you?
I'm now coming. Maybe I will be bigger than king of comedy. Yes, I'm as young as 21 years.
You're as young as 21 years.
I'm 21 years.
All right, tell the audience, hey, these people are troubling us.
And I'm very single.
And he's a virgin.
Yeah, and I need, I don't need young girls. I need a woman who is 60 years old, less infertile.
This guy's crazy. Enjoying ourselves here, people dancing, enjoying, and I'm here with Douglas and his three sons. Tell the people your names. Dwayne, Kofi,
David,
and David. Yeah, strong family. This is just half your family, right, Douglas?
we have a reserve team at home.
Right. Yeah. This is the A team.
They're on the bench.
And then he's got the B team at home. All right, but we're having a blessed time out here at Adom. Black Stars against Portugal. Guys on edge. You're on edge.
Yeah.
You're on edge. Hi everyone, so I'm here live and direct at the Ghana YouTube Creators Festival, and I'm here with the amazing Ivy Prosper. So I've seen Ivy a lot of the time online in terms of your YouTube. I've been on some of your Zoom or WebEx calls, and it's amazing all the, you know, the work and how you are raising the profile of Ghana to the world and the diaspora. So can you just share with the audience in terms of what this event is all about, how you're involved in it, and what you're looking to accomplish, or what YouTube is looking to accomplish?
Well, this is an event that is focused on content creators in Ghana, West Africa, and beyond.
Right.
Although most of the content creators here are from Ghana, I've met a couple who are from Nigeria as well. But I think that this is the second year.
Okay.
And it is an opportunity to continue to grow and put a spotlight on stories from Africa, because I know that the gentleman who started it, his whole thing was about putting a spotlight on African creators and helping them to have a platform to share, and also to acknowledge the hard work that creators have been doing on the continent, because it's growing.
Yes. And who are some of the, specifically in Ghana, for the audience, and you know, people might not be familiar with content creators from Ghana, who are some of the kind of forerunners who are kind of leading that charge around content creation in Ghana?
Well, a lot of the ones who are leading the charge are not here. The ones who have a higher profile, like people like Wodemaya, people like Vanessa Candy, like there's a bunch of different people. Anna Champong, which she has left Ghana now and gone to the Netherlands, but she's been still coming and creating content here. But there's people who, and when you say lead, everybody has their own definition. So leading may be the person who might be the most popular right now and who's gained the most traction, but leading can also be the people who did it first.
Right.
They may not be the most popular, but they may have done it first.
Okay.
Because there's people who've been in this space for a while creating content and they weren't really acknowledged, which this event does a good job of acknowledging creators and what they're doing. Because you don't have to be well known necessarily to be really making an impact. And I think the whole focus should be about making an impact.
Yes, right, okay. And then also, in terms of yourself, how is your journey going in terms of what you're involved in and what, you know, new things you may have on the horizon for the new year?
Well, for me, my journey is really just about evolving and taking it one step at a time, because YouTube is not my full-time thing right now. I'm full-time working with Ghana Tourism Authority, doing the Year of Return and the Beyond the Return campaigns.
Right.
So that's what most of my time ends up going towards. And then I work on my channel as a secondary.
Yeah.
But the goal is to eventually be doing the channel at some point with more consistency and really being pushed to get to the next level, I guess. But my main thing is I always want to have accuracy in my content, because I know a lot of people want to get videos out on trends. They want to, you know, just keep pushing out content. But I also want to make sure that I give factual information, because people do come to me for information that they know that they can trust and that it's coming from a source where it's accurate. So that's one thing I like to do, because I think it's a little bit of my journalism in me, always wanting to make sure things are factual before I start talking about it. Because sometimes people will be like, why aren't you talking about, you know, A, B, C, and D? And I'm like, I haven't had the time to research it, so I'm not going to talk about it, because I don't want to talk about something that I don't really know, because I don't want to misinform people. Yeah. So with my journey, I think it's continuing to evolve and just focus on sharing the stories from Africa and beyond. So not only Africans, but also people from the diaspora. Mixture,
One of the questions I want to ask is, you mentioned about you're involved with the Ghana tourism. So Ghana is such an amazing country. We've even been visiting some areas like in Bribong. And what more could the government or the private sector be doing to really kind of continue to capitalize and grow the tourism opportunity that is in this beautiful country of Ghana?
I think the government's already doing it.
Okay.
I mean, when you think about what the Year of Return did and Beyond the Return did, it has increased tourism in Ghana. And it's put a spotlight, like 100%. The number of people that say I'm coming to Ghana because they've seen the things that are happening. I think that they've done a really good job of that. As far as the private sector, if they're willing to, you know, putting up things like hotels like this place we're at right now, that is really important because the numbers of people coming are increasing, but the number of places to stay has really kind of been a little bit stagnant, which is why you're seeing Airbnb increasing, because people are turning their properties into rental spaces people can go into, since the limited numbers of hotels in even other regions. Accra has the capacity to support when thousands of people come into town, but if you go to another town outside, if you go to, you know, Keita, let's say, they don't have the same number of hotels as Accra does. They don't even have a 5-star hotel. So that's another thing. So private industries could look at investing in hospitality, hotels and stuff like that. But I think it's also a collaborative effort. You know, public sector, private sector, as well as the citizens of the country, acknowledging the value of people who are coming in and preparing yourselves for people who are coming in, and understanding customer service, understanding the importance of knowing that there's ways to communicate with foreigners when they come in, so that you can help to increase your own sales and your own business as well. Because I think sometimes people are short-sighted in Ghana. They think of, I just want my 10 cities right now, so I don't care how I'm going to get it, but I'm going to get it. I'm not saying everyone does that, but there are some people who do that. Rather than servicing you in a way that every time you come to Ghana, you'll go back to that person. And that's what's important, because then you're creating a relationship and value, and it's always coming back, and then they'll refer other people.
That's good. And then, so Ivy, for anyone who has never experienced Ghana or Africa, why would you encourage them to come and experience Ghana?
Well, it is a place that the people are friendly, and they can try different food that they may never have had before. They can explore some of the historical sites, so they can learn a little bit about some of the things that happened culturally with the Ashanti Kingdom, like culturally, and then also the sad history of the transatlantic slave trade. People can visit those sites as well. And then they can learn about the country that supplies so much gold and so much cocoa, because you can go to the cocoa farm and learn about the cocoa beans that are used for making chocolate around the world. And you just get to be under this endless sun. And Ghana is known as the center of the world. It is the one country that is the closest to the 0 degrees mark on the earth. I mean, the actual point is in the water, but Ghana is positioned as the closest place that people live. So it's the center of the world. So why not come to the center of the world?
There you go.
The sun is different here. It's different. And it has the best pineapples and the best avocados that you will ever taste.
So this has been a great conversation with Ivy Prosper. Ivy, if people want to check your handles, can you please share with them where they can, you know, get your content?
Ivy Prosper. That's it. Ivy Prosper. Everywhere.
It's been great speaking with you.
You as well.
And, you know, we're looking forward to all that you have in store and all that Ghana has in store. Making Moves Ghana, right here with me, Julian Ace, and Sephy.